right, YouTube friends. If you follow us on regular social media, you notice that we switch our tow pig to a new Ram 4500. And this little in-depth video I'm going to give you of the new 23 trucks. If you don't follow me, we've been driving a GMC Denali Duramax with a flatbed on it. It's a CMER flatbed, and we're going to get the CMER flatbed put on this as well. And we're going to, Wicked Suspension makes a leveling kit for the front end. We're going to put that on and put some 24s and some 35s on it, make it look a bit better. I got the factory off-road tires, which are the Michelin's, and they are by far the best 19.5s. Probably maybe put those back on the winter. Wasn't sure how long it would take to get the lift kit and the forces that I've always wanted some independent forces, and got those ordered, black and machined. I think it's going to look good with this. And wasn't sure how long it's going to take to get those, so I knew I was going to get probably have to use these for a while. And I want to definitely get something that can get me out of a jam. Now, why do we switch to the 4500? Well, start with, these things are beasts. I think they're underrated in the description from the factory as far as towing capacity and payload capacity, so that you don't buy them. It's probably a government thing. Speaking of government things, I've taken the clean idle sticker off the side. I guess I'm probably going to jail with Trump for removing mattress tags, but anyway, this is, like I say, these things are a beast. We've ran these around with cubes on them on the 84-inch cab to axle. This one's a 60-inch cab to axle, and we've ran around with those things for years, hauling paper, which is stupid heavy. 10 to 12,000 pounds a day payload on there, and they handle it great. No issues. My estimation, a truck that is one that you can drive for 200,000 miles, towing or hauling something every day, clean it up and not realize that it's actually towed or hauled anything. That's what I call the towing capacity, payload capacity on a truck. So in this particular case, I'm going to say the towing capacity on this truck is probably realistically about 40,000 pounds. Trailer, that's not gross vehicle weight, that's trailer weight. About 40,000 pounds. If you've got a regular 3500 Cummins, it's about 35,000 pounds. If you have a Ford, it's about 30,000. A GMC or Chevrolet Dually 3500 is about 25,000 pounds. I know I have one. Tow a big trailer with it, and much bigger than that, and you could definitely tell it is towed a trailer. On down, the next step down is the Chevy and GMC 3/4 tons. They'll pull a 20,000 pound trailer. They're pretty mean. Next step down is probably the Ram 2500. Ford 2500 is about a 15,000 pound trailer, which they can take about every day. And then you get down to the stuff that you really don't need a truck for. So anyway, now the primary reason we switched to the Ram 4500, or definitely to a Ram, is this right here and that right there. And that is a 52 gallon and a 22 gallon fuel tank, which towing will give me an effective range of about 650 miles. And I absolutely hate to stop for fuel. I hate it, especially pulling a big trailer, because you only stop at the fuel stops and truck stops. And I have to say, I went through the truck lanes 1,000 times, and I still cannot tell you what that big freaking key ball is for. And you got to walk inside and pre-authorize your card and all that sort of shit. It's just frustrating as hell. Takes forever. Just hate to stop for fuel. So that is the primary reason. There's nothing worse than buying a $90,000 pickup and then have to go buy a new fuel tank, which is the one Duramax I have now, or about to not have, has a 36 gallon tank on it, it has a 32 gallon fuel tank on it. And it makes my effective towing range about 160 miles. And that's absolutely ridiculous. The next reason we switched, and also the reason we went with a limited, is, well, a couple reasons on a limited. With the Limiteds and Longhorns, you can get these covers right here, and I think they're cut down the clutter, make things look a whole lot better inside. And then also on the Limiteds, you can get wireless charging right there for your phone. You can charge 2 phones at the same time. I think that's awesome as well. But the primary reason we went with the Limited and the Rams also are these things right here. That seat is by far the best seat in a diesel pickup. It's special leather on the Limiteds and Longhorns. It is super soft, super cushy. Those are the best seats by far, period. No question about it. The worst seats are the Ford Platinums and King Ranches. They've got a leather strip that runs right up the center right here, and that will wear your ass out. The next worst are the Chevy and GMCs. They're hard. They're not too bad, but they're really hard. These are soft, great. Can't beat it. Now, another thing, I finally got too old to worry about a sunroof, and I haven't got this now. I'll never have another sunroof again. The headroom's 10 times better. Just really don't open them anyway. It's way better inside without the sunroof. So can't recommend doing that enough. Also, I'll show you a few things on the new 23s. Got the new mirrors right here. And that's the way they look right there. So check those out. They slide out towards where I'm standing, power, and they power fold on the 2500s and 3500s. They don't on the chassis cabs, or at least this one doesn't have it. It has the power where you can move the lenses top and bottom right there, but it doesn't have the power folding or parallel sliding. So I'm gonna check into that. I don't know whether it just didn't have the chip available or it doesn't come on the chassis cab. Also on the new 4500s, or excuse me, the new Rams for 23, let me step up in here, is the new digital dash. Right there. Check that out. New digital dash, all digital, and the home screen here has changed a little bit, different color, that sort of thing. I'll go ahead and start this thing up. The 4500s and 5500s have the commercial grade B motor, and they are super hard to start, but everything else in here is standard Ram stuff. Armored carbon stereo, I think that's specific to the Ram. I don't know, I'll probably have to turn the chip thing on. It's got a speaker right here that's not in the Laramies or other trucks. So there you go. We've got the new, like I said, the new 4500 right there, and we're going to doll it up, make it look cool. So when you see us out this summer, come check it out. Come check us out at truck and tractor pulls all across the country, and we look forward to seeing you, and we'll take a look at the truck and discuss anything you want to talk about. You guys have a great day and drive diesel.